Look, mate, like I told the rest of the press after the game, we weren't taking the Carabao Cup seriously. It's a Mickey Mouse competition that you only care about if you win. Yeah, well, we didn't win, did we? So it's stupid. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 8, Episode 11 at Brentford, the final season, and today we are playing Nottingham Forest, no longer Dean Smith's Nottingham Forest, he has moved on to Brighton, and we will also have the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final. We'll find out who we're playing in that in just a second, but we begin in the medical centre, which is never good, and that is because we have lost Dan for 2 weeks. It was about a month at the time, a twisted ankle, so that's a bit of a blow. He's been doing okay up front for us, scoring some goals, and so we're going to be without him for this little busy fixture, fixture congestion is what we're looking for, that we have coming up here, just the end sort of March, April time with, with cups and with European football returning. So that's not ideal. But we'll do our best to get by without him for the time that we are without him. Now, as I said, we do have to find out who it is we're playing today in the Champions League. So let's go have a look at the draw. Alright, so here we go, Champions League draw time. If we're going to make the final, we're going to find out how we're going to get there today. Let's have a quick look at the draw for this quarterfinal. The other teams with ourselves in this draw are Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Inter, Leipzig, and Roma. Now, Roma would appear to be the soft touch there, wouldn't they? Inter, of course, are holders, so they are not an easy team. Maybe RB Leipzig could be decent, though they gave, I think it was Atletico Madrid, a bit of a touch-up. We're first team out of the hat, and we get RB Leipzig. So that is the first team we have to, or the next team we have to beat if we had to go any further than this. And it's going to be Chelsea-Liverpool in that final quarter-final draw. So there we go. Barcelona, Inter's a good one for the neutral anyway. Let's go and have a look though, and we'll go back here and we'll get ready for the semi-final draw and see who it is that we would possibly get. There are going to be no easy teams at this point. Barcelona, Inter, they get Chelsea or Liverpool. So we will get Real Madrid or Roma. If we are going to get to the final, it'll be RB Leipzig first, and then it'll be Roma or Real Madrid to get us there. Well, there we go. That is those draws taken care of. RB Leipzig up next. Let me know how you think we'll get on in those in the comments. Of course, we'll have played the first leg by the end of this episode in any case. But we have a few games to catch you up on since last episode, starting with our Premier League game against Derby County. We took an early lead through a powerful Lavery shot and went 2 up when Mabry's floated cross was headed in by Pavlovic. Derby pulled one back before half-time, but Vazquez crossed for Vassi to restore our 2-goal lead. And although Derby pulled one back, we got the 3 points. This was a really, really strange game. We were comfortable apart from the goals they scored, which makes it look very, very close. You can see we've more or less dominated the game, but we weren't the best defensively we've ever been. Lavery man of the match, he got the opener. Pavlovic and Vassi with the goals to sort of cap off a win there. So we got the 3 points. That's the main thing. And next up, it was FA Cup time, quarter-final against Norwich. Let's see if we can get back to Wembley. Suisi put us in front early in the second half before Omar Soleil sent us to Wembley. This was a good performance, particularly in the second half. Suisi and Soleil, the two centre-backs getting the goals for us. You can see there, we played quite well. We were the better team. And it is Leicester City in the semi-finals, which is good because the other semi-final is a lot tougher than that. I'll show you the draw in just a second. Actually, we'll show you it right now. Have a quick look here at the league table. Now, we have 2 games in hand on the teams around us, 3 on some of them, and we're only 2 points back. The league is beginning to look very, very doable, but we do go to Manchester United on the final day, and we also have a trip to Chelsea still to come. Obviously, there's our quarterfinal. We'll play the first leg of that later on this episode. Here's the semi-final draw. Liverpool, Manchester United is the other draw. So we definitely got the softer of the draws, so Leicester have always given us a tough game. And would it be 3 or 4 in a row we're going for here? Where's past winners? Could it be 3 in a row for Brentford in the FA Cup? Well, it would be a wonderful achievement if we could do it, wouldn't it? But let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here in our first game against Forest. Now, a quick look at them. You can see them just down there in 15th in the league. So they're not the strongest team that we've ever seen. And if you look at some of these other fixtures today, it has gone very, very well for us. Wolves beat Manchester United. Brighton, good old Dean Smith there, beat Liverpool for us. So the 2 teams above us have dropped points. Manchester City beat Chelsea, which at the time was a good result because City were below Chelsea. And Spurs have not played yet. So they're only 2 points back, and they have the same amount of games played as us. So they're arguably our biggest threat right now. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Forest. You can see we are the favourites for this one. They are a Marcelo Gallardo coach side. He used to be a favourite of mine back in the day in Football Manager. But he is a shockingly good manager as well. He's amazing. Where did he come from? Anyway, passing, attacking style of play. If we have a quick look at what we're expecting from them, this sort of a formation. Unfortunately, data analysis took the week off. But yeah, I mean, this is, of course, Dean Smith's old team. In another universe, we might be going to Nottingham Forest at some point this series, but as we know, that didn't quite work out for us. Have I picked the team here? I don't think I've picked my team. No, I have picked my team. I just hadn't changed the goalkeeper out. So it's Martinez in goal. It's Suisi and Soleil at the back. Bogle fit for now. He goes down the right. Michelotti down the left. Garner, Rambleson and Urosh in midfield. It's Lavery in behind. Vassi and Keach. Obviously, we've got an eye on Europe here, but this is still a very, very strong team. All right, and we can see they are lining up as expected. It is a decent team they have. They're probably underachieving in the league this season. Bowen says expected to pick up where they left off. Let's get it going with an assertive. Just go out there, relax. It feels wrong assertively telling someone to relax, but anyway, it seems to work. Some passion that we have faith, and let's get out there. All right, and here we go. Away from home, it's always tricky. Ideally, we'll get a nice early goal here, settle the manager's nerves, and go top of the table. A win here, obviously, would send us top. A draw would it would be silly drop points, wouldn't it? And we're not against doing that this season, unfortunately. The game's taking a usual path where we have 0 possession, but we're limiting their chances. But we need to have a little bit more of the ball at times here, don't we? Let's try to demand more shout. That's not particularly working. We've got a throw here. Michelotti in for Rambleson. Can Rambleson pick out a teammate? Michelotti back for Lavery. Unmarked on the penalty spot. But he's header straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Now, highlight, is it going to continue here? Do something stupid with it, goalkeeper. Drop it at your feet. No, he goes long. Can we win that? We can. Well done, James Garner. Excellent job to win that. And here we go. Michelotti in a little bit of space getting forward. There's a ball looking for Keach. Can't find him. Oh, and is that the highlight that we've just seen there? The goalkeeper almost putting it into his own net. Yes, it is. Tell you what, that is very, very close, isn't it? I think that's more close than it usually is. All right, boys, what do we say? What if we say no pressure here? We've got a free kick to defend. Ball in. It's unmarked at the back post. It's going to go down as an own goal for James Garner, but that, I think, is slightly harsh on him. Yeah, we've not really got started today, have we? Garner's there. He probably should have done a little bit better. He wasn't that close to the post. We've come back for a highlight. We're down to third, and Rambleson has the ball. It's tackled away, but only to Michelotti. Michelotti gets into the penalty area. Can Michelotti do something for us? Michelotti, he has a go. That wasn't a particularly good chance. And, well, next shot has to be show some passion because this has been quite poor so far from us. Martinez to Suisi. To Soleil. Can we get something going here? We really, really can't afford to drop points in this one. There's a ball forward. It's a nice one for Matty Keach. Can he pick out a teammate? He goes back post. Michelotti's there. Michelotti's there. And Michelotti has equalised just before half-time. A 5th of the season for him. Matt Keach with the assist. Wonderful stuff from him as well. And, well, let's tell him to demand a little bit more. And hopefully just wakes us up a little bit. Bogle. Nice ball down the line to find Keach running into space. Keach, look at this, looks up, sees Michelotti getting forward, and it's a cracking header from Michelotti. How many times have we seen that from him since he became a Brentford player? A wonderful, wonderful player he's been for us, Wolf Michelotti. And there we go. In the end, an even half, and it's 1-1. What do we say to that? Okay, what if we calmly say we're not happy? That seems to have worked, and we'll just get back out there. And we'll tell them to get creative, and hopefully we'll have a much, much better second half. We do have Farai on the bench. Lavery's not playing well. Urosh is not having a great game in there either. So we might need to look at changes in those particular positions here. All right, so let's do it. Lavery, off you go, mate. We'll keep you fresh for Europe. Urosh, I brought Fete up on there. That was silly, wasn't it? Where are you there? Farai. All right, let's get Erkinger going as a Mazzella again. Just wasn't quite Urosh's day, was it? But that's okay. We'll give it a demand more here if we can. I mean, it's not been a classic game, really, has it? Can we change anything tactically, I wonder? Let's slow it down. Let's exploit the flanks. Sorry, exploit the middle. Look for the overlap. And see if that works for us. And the highlight begins. Let's hope it's not going to go the other way here. Tsungi brings it forward. Can we win that back goal? Erking has done well there. But unfortunately, Forest pick up the loose ball. Ball over the top. Soleil goes over to try and close him down. Ball back into the midfield there. Come on, boys. This is good, decent pressure, but they're playing around us for now. Patrick Roberts, who has scored a few goals against us recently. Come on, boys. Oh, that's nice. It's really, really nice. It's a good save, and it's a horrible miss by Pirelli. Is this one of these games that we just kind of want to take a point from and be done with it? Farai, decent ball in. It's towards goal. Is it going to be allowed? Erkinger looks suspiciously offside. It's an own goal. It is going to count. Well, an own goal again at that end of the field. And that puts us top of the table. And it's not been a classic performance. But what do they say about... it's gone straight in off the Forest defender there. That's a strange one. But what do they say about teams that win when they're not playing well? We haven't won yet, of course, but we're getting there. Let's go close this mofo down. We won't pass into space. We'll just slow it down. And hopefully, or can we put the cherry on the cake here? Farai, decent ball. It's a good header. And Omar Soleil has done it again. And in stoppage time, we secure the 3 points. We had to work really, really hard for that. It's not been a great performance from us. But we've got there in the end. A 3-1 win against Nottingham Forest. Goalkeeper didn't even move. And that is us top of the table with a game in hand. Yes, we'll continue with those changes, please, game. And there we go. 1 down, 1 to go this episode, and we'll be going off to European action, top of the Premier League. Bit of a let-off there, boys. So there we go. Brentford go top of the Premier League. Soleil on form. He's leaving us at the end of the season, of course, and he's picking up his form just at the right time for us. Guys, wait right there, though. We will be right back, and we'll be back to face RB Leipzig in the Champions League. Okay, welcome back. It is Champions League quarter-final time. Let's just take a minute to appreciate the epicness of that RB Leipzig jersey. It looks like it's like molten rock coming out of... that looks amazing. Anyway, let's not worry about it too much because we are the favourites for this one, which is slightly concerning. I always think when you're evens favourites in a two-horse race. Julian Nagelsmann is their manager. We've played them once before, probably in a friendly and beaten them. We can see Nagelsmann there. He's a good manager, isn't he? I like Nagelsmann. A balanced passing style of play. Let's have a quick look at what we're expecting from them. Now, we're expecting wingers, so I need to remember to go and change my marking assignments. So it's a little bit different to what we've come up against before. They're currently sitting 4th in the Bundesliga, behind sort of the 3 big boys, I guess you'd say, of German football. Even though they're probably the 4th one now, aren't they, in real life anyway? And Schalke's crap in real life, so never mind that. Anyway, focus. They like to attack down the wings. We can see that there. They do like to attack down the wings. Their wing-backs definitely get forward, don't they? So there might be a chance to attack in behind them. And that'll certainly be the plan. We can see their passing network there and their key passes as well. They pass sort of from anywhere. This is the team that we're sending out. It's more or less our full-strength side. It's Martinez, it's Pavlovic and Amado. He's recovered from his life-threatening case of blisters, so he's back in the team for this one. Bogle will go down the right, Vazquez down the left, Madio, Lucianinho, and Mabry in midfield. Lavery in behind, Arp and Vassi. Let's get out there. Alright, so we can see the way they're lining up there. Timo Werner is still with them. They've got a good team, don't they? Let's hope that we can see them off here. Bowen expected to prove a point today. I'm wondering if it's time to just go back to the old calm, we have faith. Go out there and impress me, boys. I'm wondering a little bit too much pressure I'm putting on them by assertively talking to them all the time. Alright, and here we go. Now, obviously playing the home leg first. Hopefully it's going to be a very loud, intimidating atmosphere, but we just want to try as much as anything and just keep a clean sheet. If we can go to Germany with no away goals, then that'll be a decent position for us, won't it? Here we go with Timo Werner. Can we win that? No, they've played it straight through the heart of our defence, and Martinez is there. But that's not the best start, is it? We are playing a high line because they're a passing team, just trying to not give them the space to pass. Of course, the risk to that is Timo Werner in behind, isn't it? Though he is slowing down a little bit now. He's in his sort of mid-ish 30s. Let's get creative. The team talk hasn't worked because we're nervous and apprehensive, though we are getting chances at goal. even if it's not too many of them. Let's try demand more here. We're just not getting possession, are we? And we've seen this from us before, no possession, all the shots. And, well, that half has just rattled straight by, hasn't it? What do we say to this? Okay, let's try an assertive. Yep. Pressure's off. Time to dig in. What if we say that the pressure's off? Or put on a worthy display? Let's try that. Let's go back to the passion. We have faith in you to go out there and do it, boys. Come on. This is the big stage now, boys. Don't let us down. We don't want to fall again early in the... well, not the quarterfinals as early, but early-ish in the Champions League. All right, so this... I'm going to say the tactics aren't quite working now. We'll stop looking for the overlaps. We might lower the tempo, and we might narrow the width of our attack as well, and we'll just look to play the ball into the box. We're getting chances. What we're not doing is particularly taking them. Boggle's picked up a knock, of course he has. That's why Scott is on the bench. Or do we go with Erkinger? Let's go with Erkinger. Lucianinho's not having a good game. Maybe if we try a calm down shout. Have we had a highlight yet? Just the one for them, wasn't it? Here we go. We've got some work to do defensively here. Can we win that? We can. Can we get to the second ball? We can. Lavry's there. All right. Can we hit them on the break? We've got Fete up. We've got Vasi. We've got Lucianinho streaming through the middle as well. Lavry's got a long way. He's got Lucianinho in. Lucianinho gives us the lead. It's the first highlight we've had of the game. And Lucianinho has finished off Lavry's fantastic run forward. A 7th of the season for Lucianinho. And, well, hopefully with 15 or so to play, that'll settle us down. And we'll be able to go on and maybe even get a second here. But I'll take 1-0 to me with Germany. That will be fantastic. No away goals, a lead, and then back us to get the job done there. That was really good, wasn't it? It's the first highlight we've seen, despite the fact we've more or less dominated this game. Let's give it a demand more if we can. Is it worth making a change at this point? Probably not, to be honest. And, well, it's not been a classic. There's no way you could even... it's not going to live long in the memory. But we've won the home leg, 1-0. We had no possession. We had all the chances. And, well, that's... we'll take that, won't we? Bit of a let-off, boys. No, good win. Good win. So there we go. Brentford in control as RB Leipzig brushed aside. Now, of course, we've got to go to their place now. They didn't offer too much, but we're going to have to be a little bit better sort of going forward, aren't we? Get that away goal. What do I say? I'm delighted. Am I delighted? What am I doing here? We sent the fans home happy. If we have a quick look at the league table, Tottenham managed to beat Brighton 3-0 in their game in hand. So they are a point ahead of us now, but we do still have that game in hand on them. It is shaping up to be a very, very nervy end of the season here, isn't it? But guys, that'll do it for today. Not two great performances, but we got 2 results, and that is the main thing. We'll be back next time for the second leg in Germany, and then we'll be off to Wembley to face Leicester City for a place in our 3rd consecutive FA Cup final. That would be quite the achievement, wouldn't it? But that's all for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Take care.